Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another couch video. Most men don't have the mental toughness to deal with a hot woman. And let me shout out one of my supporters, brother Ben Paul. And this comes from a comment of his on my most recent podcast. And just to be clear, unless you're on my Patreon, I don't really take requests. You on my Patreon? He's like, hey, Rom, can you talk about this? I got you. I don't even hesitate because you're supporting me. Because people be asking me about some interesting stuff. But if you say something in a comment, I'm like, wow. Okay, I deal with that right away. You don't even have to ask. You just say it. That's the best way to get me. Just say something and hope I pick it up. But most men don't have the mental toughness to deal with a hot woman. Because on my podcast today, I was saying, if a man like whatever he like, that's him. Don't worry about it. Because see, too many men worry about trying to impress other men. I'm like, forget that. Your dick going in that woman, not theirs. And who cares about them? They probably don't like you on the low anyway. A man got to be sovereign. A sovereign man, he chooses what he wants to do. That's my main thing. I'm going to do another podcast on that, maybe a couch video on that tomorrow, the whole sovereign man thing. But check it out, right? Most men really don't. They say they want a hot woman. And that's normal. Shit. Everybody. Look, if you're a red-blooded man whose joint works properly, yeah, you want that fine woman. Pretty face, big breasts, flat stomach. Big old round booty, got those big shapely legs, big old legs. Shit, yeah. Alright, but let's be real. Only a few men can handle that. Because think about something. If you seen that woman as hot and fine, so is 50 other people. Men and women, really. I remember a woman, it was actually my ex-wife. We added some stuff. She had on this dress we call the money maker, looking all good and stuff. This one of these bull dykes was trying to hit on her right in front of me. I was like coming hard, and we just like, seriously. But I just laughed about it because I could deal with that shit. Because I expect it. And I'm gonna get into how a man can deal with it. Right? But most men can't handle that. Most men know they don't got the balls for it. Because think about it. If that woman hot, you think she hot, somebody gonna holler at her every fucking moment. And I do mean men and women. Guys gonna come at her. She can walk to the grocery store in some sweats or something, have a hat on. Some dude gonna be like, hey, there's some nice sweats right there. Somebody always gonna holler. In fact, the women I deal with always ask them, hey, how many people holler at you today? Because I'm going to tell you something with me. I'm sexually competitive naturally. So if a woman dealing with me, she probably just need to just say, oh yeah, this guy see. Because I like beating out another man. But a lot of men ain't sexually competitive. They want to get that fine woman and then get mad at her because, she just glanced at another man. And I can understand for her not doing anything, but she don't have to. Understand something. In the real world, somebody always gonna holler. Like say you happen to get that fine woman, right? You happen to get that fine woman. All right, cool. You doing whatever. And, when you first get her, you ain't really living with her, so you don't know what the fuck she doing when you're not around. But let's say let's say she real cool and everything, right? She real cool. She ain't about doing it, doing anything. You do have some very attractive women, they actually want to be monogamous. But I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna roll. She go to work in the morning, right? Bus driver probably like, hey girl, how you doing? Nah, you don't have to pay. Somebody on the bus probably be like, some dude probably fight his way to sit next to her. Or shoot, or he might be slick. Somebody might be slick. He'll have his stuff on the seat until you see her coming. Then he pull it up. Alright. She get off the bus. She might go get some, go to a coffee shop or something. Dude there, hey, how you doing? Dude and somebody else trying to holler at her. Shit, she get to her building. The security guards are players. I'll just say this, in DC back in the day, there was a whole crew of security guards running through some women because they got nothing else to do but sit there and talk with women and figure out shit. They told me. Right? So she coming into a building checking, hey, how you doing today? You look nice and stuff. She get to her office. Look, first of all, you got guys, anybody, shout out Cousin Tito, he talking about the office fuck file, so I don't care. Me too. I don't give a shit about that stuff. People still getting down on the job. And, dude see a fine woman, he gonna figure out something. He might not come up to her and say, oh, you fine, and be blatant about it. Well, most of them won't. But he gonna be like, still gonna try to talk to her about something else. And then you do get some bosses up there who, they might hint that if she shows some friendliness, you might consider it as a raise, consider it something. That shit still be happening. I mean, you can say me too all you want. That stuff happening. So on her typical day, in the morning, she got about 20, she might have 20 dudes try to holler at her. Right? And then remember, she's still human. So there's gonna be a couple she looking at be like, damn, he fine. And don't let the Adonis on the office fuck file like bring some mail by her office or something. I mean, it's so many angles. And don't let her work in a public contact position, like in retail or something like that. Or like say, she ain't all professional. Maybe she a server at some restaurant that's popular, a buffet or something. Shoot, every guy gonna be like, psh. I went to stop by this joint to get some crab cakes yesterday because, I'm in Maryland and everything. Shoot, this dude came in, he was getting this hollering at the woman, at the young girl at the register. And she was giving him that look too. I was like, okay, your boyfriend better be like secure. Her boyfriend better be secure and everything. So you get all that. And then this is what happens though. Now you could be that best man, but then if you got all these guys, you're going to get at least one true to the game player. And this how he'll do it too, right? He'll be cool because he'll see, okay, she got somebody. He'll probably talk to her, find out. And he ain't going to care. He just say, oh, okay. Let me run game 3, 5, 7. A. To get her, right? Some players do got it like that, right? So he'll say, you know what? He'll get, this how he'll do it too. He'll be like, hey, how your man doing? Oh, good. Oh, okay. Yeah, get them talking, and then always ask about you, but ask about the woman's man, but not blatant. Get her nice and comfortable, and all you have to do is keep her talking. At some point, she gonna say something that you're not doing, or she come in, she looking bad, she looking a little sad or something. Say, oh, what's up? What's wrong? You okay? What's going on? Well, I don't want to talk about it. No, come on, man. We cool. I got you. Well, I don't know. Something about that man of mine. And see, outwardly, the dude gonna look at her and be like, okay. Inwardly, he gonna be like, cha-ching, let me put it in play. And you need to talk. What'd he do? Well, he did this. Well, he ain't gonna put the man down, but he'll be like, yeah, okay, well, y'all can work this out, y'all can do this. And see, that puts her at ease because then he ain't coming on like he trying to get her. Boom. But then he's going to keep using that. Next time he say, oh, everything, y'all good now, right? You're like, I'm sorry to hear that. Right? Then after a while, it's like, well, we go get something to eat. Let's just chill. I got you, girl. Get her nice and comfortable, get her laughing. Then after work, she might usually go to the gym, and she might tell her guy, I'm going to the gym, man. The other guy be like, hey, why don't you stop by my place? Just chill a bit. Get in there, get some music going, get her that little wine. And he don't have to say my bad, because nobody coming in this house. So, now this ain't to say hot women would automatically cheat. but it's going to be like constant. Now I said earlier, I don't even worry about stuff like that because I'm sexually competitive. You got to be, in order to even be comfortable, you just got to be so thorough, so confident in yourself. You ain't worried about it. In fact, you expect it. In fact, I remember this one young lady I went out with. I was feeling a type of way because I was like, damn, nobody trying to holler at her. You know? Because, like I said, I was on some, I'll just say some bad boy shit when I was younger. You know? So, but that's competitive. If you competitive and you got strong-minded, like if you seriously, there's nothing wrong with wanting a hot woman. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But you can't be worried about every single thing. You got to expect it. That's just how it is. And if you that type, you insecure or something, you shouldn't even bother with her. Because that's going to keep you up at night. Even if she's righteous. She can be righteous. There's some very hot women. They don't want to do anything. They just want a good dude and everything. They're good. But you're going to be insecure. In fact, I've known a lot of women. It's not even a woman the problem. The dude's insecure. He's acting crazy. He's acting all of this. And that's pushing her away. Because understand something about a woman. She wants a man who's confident. She wants a man who's secure. But if you can't deal with just the reality of who she is, you might as well not even be there. In fact, that's why my whole point is just don't even worry about the woman. Get yourself together. Get your mental toughness together. Because I'm serious. It's going to come and she's going to catch it from every angle. She's going to catch it. The guys ain't going. She could have a big old wedding ring on her finger, and that's not going to matter. Seriously, a lot of good dudes on here talk about the game and all of that. That shit ain't just like, oh yeah, you meet the woman, you get with her, and you have sex and you have fun. Or some dudes be talking about pump and dump. Dude, there's a lot of shit to it, and it's got to be that mental toughness. Indeed, the real players out there, and including pimps, they know it. They got to be up here, tough, mentally tough. And if you ain't there, you need to work on that. If you want, like I said, there's no wrong with wanting that fine woman, but you got to work on getting to that point where you can handle what comes with having her. And I'm going to tell you something now. I know some guys, they'll try to get that woman and put her on lock. That's the worst thing you can do. Remember I was telling you that little example of a player, getting that woman anyway, she having trouble. You put her on lock. You get some women, they'll mess around on you just to fuck with your head. And that would be my bad situation. She'll purposely know when you coming home. And she might even let the guy know to get some thug dude or something who come in up in your place fucking your woman in your bed, and he got a pistol on. Seriously. And let me go on a tangent real quick. If you talk, no, you know what? I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about the real game out here tomorrow, because one of the things is I'm starting to see a lot of guys want some little fantasy ass shit on here. The real game, the real shit happening out here, it's some cold-blooded, vicious ass shit. So I'm gonna get into that tomorrow. Was gonna talk about sovereign men, but I'll do that Friday or something. So anyway, that's all I got today. All right, and I'll get back with y'all. Get back with y'all tomorrow. I'll be back doing the car videos next week. I just needed a rest. Just real quick, if you work out, there's nothing wrong with taking like a week off or something. Because I was pushing hard. I was pushing hard. I needed to look good for that summer. So I was going hard. Shoot, I was lifting that morning. So Rom just needs some rest. Yeah. I was thinking about somebody at a restaurant, a young lady at a restaurant I ain't seen her. I said, hey, Rom, you ain't been here in a while. I looked up and down. I was like, yeah, I need to come back more. Anyway, y'all, I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.